This is Israel. A small country in the world, but one of the most dangerous. It's so dangerous that it controls the entire world. It writes the script, decides the characters, and even acts as the producer. In essence, the whole world is a stage for its performance. You must remember the day, September 17th, 2024, at 3 p.m., when in Lebanon, pager devices in everyone's possession started exploding with loud blasts. These pager devices were used by members of Hezbollah in Lebanon to communicate with one another. They believed that no one could eavesdrop on their conversations, but they didn't know that someone else was writing the script for this story. At 3 p.m., when the explosions began in the pager devices, hospitals filled with patients, and thousands were injured. This much information is known to the whole world, but no one knows when and how the plan for the pager attack was created. Watch the video completely, and if you like it, don't forget to share it with your friends. You'll be shocked to know that the pager devices used by Hezbollah fighters, whose explosions injured thousands and permanently disabled dozens, had been in use by Hezbollah for the past 10 years. Yes, 10 years. Israel claims that it only targeted Hezbollah fighters, but the reality is that innocent civilians were also killed in the process. This pager attack occurred exactly one day after Hamas attacked Israel on October 7, 2024. Even Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu admitted that Israel was behind these attacks. Mossad, Israel's largest intelligence agency, used to operate these pagers, operated so cleverly that Hezbollah remained unaware for 10 years. Mossad had hidden explosive materials inside the batteries of the walkie-talkies. Mossad knew that most users of these pagers kept them very close to their hearts, i.e. in their pockets. Hezbollah purchased 16,000 of these walkie-talkie devices 10 years ago from a company. However, Israel's cunning was so exceptional that Hezbollah had no idea that the company they were buying these devices from was fake. For Israel, creating fake companies that cannot be linked back to it is a simple task. Israel always creates an artificial world for show. It acts as the producer, writer, and selector of characters for the drama, and then displays its performance to the entire world. When Mossad learned that Hezbollah was purchasing pagers from a Taiwanese company called Gold Apollo, it created a fake company under the same name and produced pagers filled with explosive materials. This sounds just like a movie plot we often see. But for Israel, doing all this in reality is very easy. While designing these pagers, Mossad selected a ringtone that sounded like an important message was being received, compelling the user to check it immediately. 10 years ago, Mossad even ran TV ads to sell these pagers to ensure Hezbollah would attempt to purchase them. All of this was like a real-life Truman Show, with Israel controlling everything behind the scenes. When the explosions happened, chaos erupted across Lebanon. The blasts occurred everywhere these pagers were present. Hospitals overflowed with patients, and many individuals were permanently disabled. A few days after this incident, Israel began aerial strikes on Lebanon. However, later, an agreement was signed to halt the war. But Hezbollah and Hamas understood one thing for sure. Israel could inflict as much damage on them as it wanted, whenever it wanted. It took 10 years for these pager devices to explode, with a plan that Israel had crafted a decade ago. Just think about how deeply Israel has infiltrated everywhere. If you liked today's video, don't forget to share it with your friends. See you in the next video.